All right, thank you. Make sure you make me a co-host in case I need to help out. But is it Brandon or Paul? You gonna take it away?
Got you, brother.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead and start my video. Hang on.
And we're gonna have a fantastic week, y'all.
Right.
Let's go.
Hey, Brandon, does it have me on two different places?
Yes. So right now, MVP tour guide is talking.
So if you don't know Paul, he's very complicated.
Very complicated. Wow.
That's right.
Well, I'm
He likes
streaming
to
from two
he
different
likes to
devices on this
complicate
same
things
computer.
like me. That's why we're crazy leaders. You gotta have crazy people like us.
But Brandon, go ahead and start the slides, and I'll jump in a second. Okay.
All right, cool. What up, everybody? Welcome to the We Huddle Monday, part of We Partners Network, where we get together every Monday at 9 Central AM to get together to share our wins, talk about our causes, and elevate each other and the rest of everyone's business. Let's go to the next slide. So, without an organization, you need to have a mission and vision, shaking and baking, slice and dicing. So, this is what we believe in. We believe in connecting real estate entrepreneurs globally in a supportive and collaborative environment by helping each other leverage wealth, community, and legacy. And the vision is to have 10,000 partners worldwide to make sure we make this mission happen. So, thank you, everyone that's part of this. We are going to continue growing. We are growing, and we're going to continue growing up until 2030 and onwards. Well, there was a Moon Festival in Austin this past weekend. I think I see Debbie in there right in there. Basically, the point of this slide as well to show that hey, we're not just local in Dallas. We do travel. We have partners in Austin, and we do real in life events. We also went to Houston this past weekend. I think I see Erico right there. So Daniel's been everywhere this weekend. It seems like. Oh, and then Ton had his amazing client appreciation party this past weekend. I did not get to go, but super congratulations to Ton on this. I know he's been working on this really hard. He's been planning on it for a while. And by everyone's social media, it seems like it was a real success. Ton, if you're on here right now, man, if you want to share about it, you can. Well, actually, I would encourage you to, but I don't think you're on here. But definitely it would be a talking point for next week because through these type of meetings, you get to know more agents, your vendors, your partners, and also other agents as well, and yeah, get more clients. Laura Pena hosted a Pilates class for a recharge. It seems like that was a pretty big hit as well. She was posting on social media, and a lot of people are getting their, I guess, whatever y'all do in Pilates, right? Excuse my ignorance, but it seems pretty good. Marcella went to it. The mind-body connection. So you work your body, you work your mind, everything's connected together. In order to have great mental health, you need to have great physical health. So shout out to Laura for putting these events together. She always does a great job, and I just want to give her her flowers on that. So good job, Laura. And the potluck we had last Wednesday, it was nice because we actually got to Daniel. We actually got to see Daniel what his dance moves, man. This dude was shuffling around, having fun, wasn't on the grill that much. See what happens when we come together and kind of share the load of cooking, cleaning, and all that good stuff. We got to see the panda shuffle. That was pretty nice. We also got
That
to
was
see
some good dance
partners.
moves.
It was, man. We also
Yeah,
got to
that
see
was good.
partners from
I
Keller
was
Williams come through. It was very nice.
impressed.
It was good. And Paul, go ahead and take it away, man. Seems like you're fired up about this, dude. So don't let me take the spotlight away from you.
No, no, no. You weren't. I was just saying I was impressed with his dance moves. I think he's got something going there.
Yeah.
He's intelligent because he don't drink. He lets everybody have a few cocktails and he busts out the dance moves. They even look better. But he had good dance moves without the cocktails. I was like, dang, you good, bro.
Hey,
All right. So we did have our potluck. We had an amazing time. You want to go ahead and go, Ella? Sorry. Oh my gosh, we had EXP, NTX, the Hard EXP, Mission Arlington. Everybody went down there and served. Way to go. I'm going fast, Ella. Come get your We Are Partners wristbands. Your network is your net worth. I already got mine. If you hang around Mr. Daniel for about 5 seconds, you will have one of these on. Whether you want one or not, you will have one. He will hand them out, I promise you. So make sure you come this Wednesday to our training, and you'll get your bracelet. Make sure you have it before Miami for sure. All right, Ella. Our attraction training by Tom and Marissa Trong. It's October 21st, Tuesday. Wonder if they're still doing that, 'cause that's next week. We'll see. Go ahead, Ella. Oh, I want to jump to go ahead. Keep going. I'm gonna tell you to keep going. I'm not gonna do all the Daniel Ing slides this morning. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. We got faith in real estate.
Always a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Partners in prosperity. I want to hit on one hard. Go ahead. Keep going. We win Wednesdays, October 15th. Production training topics. We got some amazing stuff. Make sure you're there. All right. Keep going, Ella. Real estate and coffee. That thing's taken off big time. Make sure you're there hanging out with Daniel and the team. Haunted Hustle Hour Real Estate. This is in Euless. All right, Ella. Trunk or treat. Go ahead. What we got here? Video challenge. Make sure you're doing the video challenge. Get your Panda shoes. I think he's giving you a reimbursement of up to $100. Go ahead. Is this Miami? Yes. Okay, I'm on Miami. Someone say this. We're a week away from Miami, and you're probably saying, well, it's not enough time to get a ticket. Okay, cool. Here's what I'm going to say. First off, what I'd like you to do is write the reason why you're not going. Like, I'm not going. I don't tell me you're thinking about going. Just I'm not going or I am going. Just one or two, one or the other, because I want to simplify your life. I'm going or I'm not going. I'm not going. Okay. Why aren't you going? Write it down. Don't tell me. Just write it down. And what are the reasons? Is it money? Is it I don't want to spend the money? I don't want to pay for hotel. I don't want to do this. Okay. More than likely, that's most people's reason. Okay. So what I want you to do is next year pledge that you're going. Like write down on a piece of paper, I will be there next year. I will not miss next year. I will absolutely be there next year. Now, if you can swing it, you can make something happen, move heaven and earth, and be there next week. Well, it's great. But reality is this: you're not going to be there. But I don't want. See, Brandon, I always wanted to put myself in a place to where if Daniel says go here, I can go there. Well, how do you do that? Well, you got to make money. You have to do the activity. Like if you decide, you know what, I'm not going to do the activity today. Well, guess what? That's going to mess you up for the convention next year. Like what you do today is going to mess you up 3 months from now. And so I want you to focus hard on what you're going to do today. Today, Monday, October 13th. What are you going today? Write it down what you're going to accomplish today. Because here's what I know. Life is probably passing a lot of you guys by fast. And I'm begging for it not. Do me a favor. Look at 75 hard. Just look at it. And come back to me and tell me why, I don't think that's for me. But I want you to look at it and I want you to have a one-on-one conversation with me. No kidding. I want you to reach out to me and say, hey, I looked at 75 hard. I'm going to do it or I'm not going to do it. Because it has nothing to do with 75 hard. It has to do with this. You ready? Everybody that does 75 hard, are you ready for this, Brandon? This is a trip. They always say this, and Trina Mill's on right now, and she can vouch for it because she did 75 hard. They say, you know what? I looked at it. There just wasn't enough time, but I figured out, and you can get so much done. You can get so much done if you just schedule it and say, I'm going to do this. And I see people struggling with either listings or not enough buying agents or not enough this or not enough that. What is your activity? What are you doing? Because here's what I know. The people that have the most on their plate get the most done. Look at Daniel's schedule last week. Did he really go to Houston and Austin and and Canada? I don't know. He probably did. But he's got the most on his plate. Can we all agree? I would agree. I'd say he's got the most on his plate. People that got the most on their plate, here's why. You're efficient. You're so efficient when you have more scheduled stuff to do. Any waiters or waitresses, former waiters or waitresses on here, former servers? I can't see everybody. Brandon, me and you. Here's what I know about serving tables, and y'all will know this if you've ever served tables. When you have, because we're all scheduled, we're all built to have 4 tables at a time, sometimes 5, but most of us 4. And what happens when we have 2 tables? Too much what? Too much time on our hands. And because we have too much time on our hands, our 2 tables do not get the type of service that 4 tables would get. This is, if anybody's in the restaurant industry, say, give me an amen. This is industry standard. They know this to be a fact. Give someone 2 tables, they will be horrible at the 2 tables. They'll be great at 4. They're just efficient. They're kicking. They're making things happen, right? And so I'm asking you to do the same. If you're not going to Miami this year, okay? Write down why. Timing, didn't schedule it, money, whatever it may be. Because I'm begging you to be there next year with us. I'm begging you. And I always wanted to put myself in a place to where I'd say, put me in, coach. Like, put me in, coach. Like this morning, he texted Brandon and I, do the call this morning. Yes, sir, got it. I don't need to know anything. Just got it. I want to prepare myself for that day. I need you to prepare yourself for these days. Prepare yourself to have, 15 listings like Lucia has, or whatever she has, 27. Prepare yourself for that day today. Get yourself prepared for that today, because then you can handle it when it happens. Okay, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. I just want everybody to be there. Go ahead and go to the next one, Ellen. Registration for Ryan. There we go. We can still get in, still make it happen. EXP, NTX IRL event. These are fun. These are an absolute blast. They're in Irving, Texas. Make sure you're there. Let's represent. Do me a favor. If nothing else, let's represent the Panda Pack. How often does Daniel represent us? How often does he build us up to other people? How often does he speak highly about us to other people? How often? A lot. We all know this to be true. So let's go represent him that coming Wednesday. It's the Wednesday after our Miami convention. Let's go represent him. If nothing else, let's just go be there for him. I don't like those speakers. Cool. Be there for him. I don't like what they're doing there. Cool. Just be there for him. I don't like the way they train. Cool. Just be there for him. I don't like the colors they use. Cool. Just be there for him. You with me? I don't like the food they serve. It's horrible. Cool. Just be there for him. See, Daniel let me speak today, and I get to speak about Daniel because I want us to build up the Pan Pack. I want us to build up what we're doing here to make it greater. Because when you fight for a cause that's bigger than for yourself, you will do better, I promise. You will fight harder for somebody else. Like I see Lucia on my screen. I don't see everybody on the screen. I see Lucia and Brandon. But if I won't cut my yard. I just won't mow my yard. I'm getting tired or whatever it is. And then Lucia says, hey, can you come cut my yard? Oh, yeah, sure. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. See, we'll do more for someone else. And we'll be better because of it. All right. All right, Ella. I need to get off my soapbox. But he gave me the floor today, Brandon. And he gets on here selflessly. He cooks for us at barbecues. He does all these things. So I'm gonna give it all to him today. All right, Fast Cap, man, you got to be on Fast Cap. You got to listen to Fast Cap. If you've done this for 15 years, just listen to Fast Cap. Do me a favor, just get on Fast Cap because you'll know how easy it is to build a team here. I don't have time to train anybody. You ain't got to. I don't have time to teach you everything. You ain't got to. Give me Fast Cap first. Boom, done. End of discussion. All right, go ahead, Ella. All right, there's all of our 2,000 ways to get all the information. Thank you so much, Ella. I know it's easier with Daniel on here. I'm probably giving you a seizure at the moment. Okay, I see all the beautiful faces. I see Laura all the way from Wisconsin, the great state of Wisconsin. I see our firewalker right there, Ton TC.
Oklahoma.
Huh?
Just moved to Oklahoma.
You just moved to Oklahoma?
Just kidding. No, I'm in Oklahoma right now.
I'm moving to Oklahoma. Hey, we need a good presence in Oklahoma. Go for it. I'll come up there and build with you. But welcome, everybody. Please raise those digital hands. And here's what I'm going to say. If you don't have a win to share, Daniel raises his hand. If you don't have a win to share, like, well, I ain't got a win. I don't got 2,000 closings like Lucia and TC and Brandon. Here's what I'm encouraging you to do today. I want you to raise your hand and speak the success that is coming your way. I need you to speak what is about to happen to you. Don't drone on about it. Don't take too much time with it. Just say, this is gonna, here, I'm gonna start it off. This week, Karen and I are gonna have 2 closings. Done. Move on. Okay. So speak what's going to happen to y'all. If you don't want to share a win because you don't feel like you have a win, I think you have a win because you showed up today. You're alive. You're breathing. You're amongst great people. You're a mother. You're a father. You're a sister. You're a brother. You're an uncle. You're something. I think you're great. But if you don't think you have a win, I need you to speak what's going to happen to you. All right. Daniel Ing, hit us off.
What's going on, everyone? Excited. I could yell in the car by myself. Usually I'm at a coffee shop and I got to keep quiet. Exciting news. Got to connect with Josie and Erico and other team members in Houston. Yasser introduced me to 2 people. So we met with 2 agents, and then we connected with other people as well. Last minute pivot to Austin. I said, Yasser, do you want to go straight back to Dallas, or do you want to go pivot left and go to Austin and make a pit stop? I saw Debbie had events in the Austin area. So we went to Austin. I was on my autopilot. So I was calling people to see if they could meet me. I met an old friend of mine that's recently went to KW, and we just got to reconnect. She said she's building a team. And we're talking. So we're going to schedule another time just to understand what her goals are, because she goes, I do want to grow globally. I like what you're doing. And you just have to reach out. We went 4 people by going to the trip. We're going to continue to grow. Another thing is Yasser had his birthday on Friday. Did not know that. That was 10/10. So I gave him his birthday weekend. We went to Tiki Island down in Galveston, walked on the beach. I got to stand in the water. The water was actually pretty clear, so that's another win. It was not murky. It was clear. You could see at least a foot, right? That's better than not seeing anything. And that was great, just to be with the ocean and just with nature and just hearing the waves and just kind of taking that time to, I guess, discharge, right? When you put your foot on the earth, in the water, you're kind of discharging stuff back into the earth, right? Because we have like positive energy and electricity and all that. So make sure you put your feet on the ground once in a while. It's a good thing. Another win that's coming up, Miami. I'm excited about Miami. Panda Nation. If you got your Panda Dunks, please get your if you haven't got it, please go get it. We have a lot of guest passes that we need to send out this week. So I have a busy week, sending at least 5 or 6 more guest passes that people have said that they're wanting to go. You got to get your butt there. It's important. For those that are coming, Andy Leung is also coming now. So he will connect with Mason and Lore and the rest of the group to help plan our evening events. Let's make it intentional, where we're not just having fun, but we're also able to mastermind and plan for 2026. 2026 is coming around the corner. If you're not excited for 2026, we have to be excited. So anyways, I am heading to another meeting. I'm meeting with another partner from California, Philip, who is in town with Trans Global. He is directly under James, and he wants to do more co-sponsorship. Co-sponsorship is such a powerful thing when you're able to find partners that want to collaborate, right? So if you are on the fence of trying to understand it, let's draw it out. Let's get to my office. Let's get on Zoom. Michelle and Mason, they're affiliate partners with us. Let's draw out the circles, how to connect these circles together now. All right. So take it away. Who's next?
Well, thank you very much, Daniel. Yeah, and please listen to me. Raise your hand. I just want you to speak one thing that's going to happen to you this week that's great. Okay? If you don't have a win to share, just raise your hand. I need to teach everyone on here to start speaking the life they want. Just this will happen to me. No matter what, this will happen to me. And by the way, like Daniel said, it's not too late to get to Miami. 20 years ago, this gentleman by the name of Fitz said, hey, I need you to be in Atlanta. I was like, dude, I'm broke. Shut up. Leave me alone. And we had Tamara and I had Delta airline mile tickets or miles. And that was a dumb way to spend miles from Dallas to Atlanta, with that being Atlanta being their hub, Delta hub. But I still did, and I showed up. Had I not done that, I don't meet Trina Noel. I don't meet Carolyn Richter. I'm not here in front of you today. I'm probably not a sober man, but I decided to go, and it was very uncomfortable. Good God, it was very uncomfortable. I couldn't even eat when I was there. My man Bruno, who I just met, actually said, "Hey, can I buy you lunch?" And I was like, "Sure, please." Right. So please, you still have a chance. Don't give up on it, but fight like crazy if you can. But please raise those hands and share with us exactly what you're going to accomplish this week if you don't have a win to share. Peggy, I think she's got some wins because she raised her hand quick.
Hi, guys. Good morning. All right.
Good
Well, first
morning.
of all, I do absolutely have to say, Daniel and Paul and Brandon and everybody, thank you so much for giving us this platform and team. I'm so excited to be here. The barbecue was such a blast. All kinds of karaoke. Daniel busted out those dance moves. It was amazing. Um, so this week I've just been working on the current clients I have, but I went and had lunch with an old friend of mine, and she had someone join us, and he's actually looking for a place to build a community center within a community to give back because he apparently now has tons of money. So you just never know what those brief meetings are going to bring to you. So just be open to that. Like every morning, I actually write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. And I really feel like that sets the trajectory for the day. If you are open to it, it will come to you. You just have to be open to it. I'm so excited. This is my first time at EXP. I couldn't go last year, so I made sure, like Paul said, I made that plan. And this year it's into fruition. I'm so excited. I can't stand it. Daniel, also, I didn't get a guest pass because I didn't have anybody to invite. I should have gone ahead and gotten one. So if you know how to do that, I can do that. I'm glad to gift it to someone. You said you need some more gift passes, so I'm glad to do that if you need. Also, you guys, Panda Dunks still on sale at the Galleria at Foot Locker for $89.99. So go check it out. Hannah, ask for her. She'll take great care of you. On top of that, I've been reconnecting with my sphere of influence, just reaching out to friends and past connections and picked up 2 more leads. So, and I talked to people in grocery stores. Okay. And then I started posting on my Instagram. You don't have to be perfect, just post. You guys, I will show you the screenshot. I've gotten 7 million views in the last 30 days just from posting anything. I will post and I'll just say hi to people or show my cat or I'll show a funny video and relate it to real estate or whatever. And I mean, it works. Get yourself out there. You are surrounded by such a beautiful group of people who will support you. So even if you're afraid, do it anyway. Just do it. Just do it. Let's go forward. We got nowhere to go but up, you guys. I love this team so much. I'm so glad to be here, and I can't wait to see you guys in Miami. Let's go.
Congratulations, Peggy, and thank you so much for making the commitment to be in Miami with us. That's a huge deal. It's huge for your success. It's huge for everything. Now you get to come back with us next year and tell everybody how great it was. And now we just grow because you made that commitment. We get to all grow and bring in more great people to this amazing network. So thank you so much. Christy, my podcast friend, my podcast buddy. She's got more energy than me. Like y'all might decide that I shouldn't be. Judy, that's me. You might say, hey, you know what? She needs to be doing the call, not you. She's got more energy than you. She's got tons of energy. I love it. But fire away, Christy.
Yes. Good morning. I am at the coffee shop, so I guess it's okay because they know me. I can yell. Yeah. Good morning. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing, a fantastic morning and also had a great weekend. I mean, so many things going on this past weekend. TC appreciation. I was able to be there for a little bit with my son. I mean, meeting people, saying hi to people. You don't have to be there all day. And, if you have planned, stop by. I mean, show TC some appreciation. show other partners there, it's just like, hey, I'm here. I wanted to say hi to you. I can't stay long, but I just want to be there and connect with you, because you never know, when this is the next event. So thanks to TC for that, and also kudos to your great job of appreciation. It was very interactive, engaging, and it was fun. Kids to older adult, they all enjoy it. So yay. And
real quick, Christy, tell me one great thing that's going to happen for you this week.
one great thing, yes, one great thing is this week, other than I'm doing the I'm Fabulous over 40, try to, raise money and also empower more women. Also passing out business card and going door to doors and put my sign say, hey, I'm not just an agent, I'm your neighbors. So that's my thing. I'm gonna do this week and maybe more. So it's just Monday. Nothing has stopped me from today.
TC, we need about 15 more people like Christy. Can you do that? Can you do that for us? Can you find us 15 more just like her?
I will try. I'm still looking. I'm like, hey, I'm looking for my best friends. Anytime I see somebody that's act like me, fun like me, and have the mindset like me, I'm like, hey, I found my best friend. Call me, talk to me. I need you. We need more
Christy,
people like you.
Drive around for the day. We'll talk to people in grocery stores. Okay.
Okay, I'm down. I'm here at the coffee shop. I'm like, hey, I'm talking to the barista. I'm like, what you doing? Pass out my flyer, pass out my business card, and putting the business card on the community board. So yeah, that's my thing. Is go pass out. The old traditional way. It's pass out flyer, right? That's me.
Go ahead and slide a buyer rep form in there too when they're looking at it.
Start
Please
screaming
sign
names
here.
like they
Don't
names
ask,
like
just
their
sign.
coffee's ready. All right, thank you, Christy.
Yeah.
PC, my man. Firewalker.
All right. Firewalker, walk on fire. Well, it was an amazing week. I apologize, I'm going to be a little long. The biggest win last week was having my first clients appreciation event. It has been my dream, my vision all this time, going to all the conferences, hearing all these top producers showing how they do their client appreciation, seeing other friends in town doing client or team appreciation event. I have decided to include my family and some close friends, and it was a blast. We had, I cannot count, but probably anywhere between 300 to 400 people showed up. And it is not on my own. And I just want to first of all thank you all the sponsor, all the partners that has helped me, all the family member and close friend has helped me put it together. Could have not done it without everyone. Christy even drove all the way to Plano, Willowbend Park to pick up some Labubu gifts. We gave up a lot of gifts, and that's a lot of lesson learned. I mean, it's the first time. I feel it was a really successful event, but it could be better, and so there's some improvement there. We're gonna speak to the team, and we're gonna plan. The goal is to do this annually. It was private because of limitation of the number of occupancy. It was 150, but we went more than double, and they said, well, don't tell us if it's more than 150. So that was my concern. I didn't want to get kicked out, and I apologize. I did not open it to the public this year, but the goal is to open to the public. But from this event alone, like I said, I've learned a lot of what we can improve, do better next time, maybe make things more smooth. But inviting guests, I've attracted at least four leads from inviting them. And not just that, I'm going to continue to follow up with them, sending out pictures to the guests. But don't wait for event to connect with your guests, not guests, but your sphere of influence. Just like Peggy said, she called all her sphere of influence and attracted 2 leads from it, right? And if not you, it could be someone else. So don't leave money on the table, not just money, but serving clients. Just the opportunity to serve. It doesn't matter how much that deal is big or small, just the opportunity to serve them, because just because they may be renting and you won't serve that renters, that potential tenant that could buy or could refer you to other clients in the future. So that was a really, really big win. It was tiring, but yet it was fun. I didn't really eat, but I really appreciate everyone that come to help us, and it was an amazing event. I cannot wait to show pictures, and we had a video put together. We'll be posting that soon. 2 big win last week as well is I execute one of my listing that's on the market for 60 days. Very excited about that. We actually received 2 offers. the seller counter, the first one, but we got another one coming in, and I told them, hey, we have an offer. We're working on it. It's actually better than the one the seller counter. So that was a win. I had a listing last week. I'm about to execute a contract this week, and looking forward to attending EXPCon for my third time. This is my 2-year anniversary with EXP now. Exactly this week is my 2-year anniversary, and I wish I joined 10, 16 years ago. Never late. It's late if you don't join. So just want to wish everyone a wonderful week and see everyone in Miami this week, ready to rock and roll, learn, and connect. And not just connect with others out of state, so you can potentially attract referral in the future. So not just make one connection, but stay connected with them as well. Because you make a good impression with them the first day and never follow up, they'll forget about you. Same with your clients. Same, you'd be a hero one day, but that hero will never show up anymore. They'll forget about that hero. So continue to follow up if you make an impression. A wonderful week, everyone.
Hang on, don't go away. You're an Icon producer. How many times did you hit Icon?
Two times.
2 times. So you've been here 2 years. You've hit it both years. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
That's a huge accomplishment right there. There's a lot of people on here, and we get to hear your closings every week, which is a blessing. Please always share that. It gives everybody hope for sure. But you don't have to be detailed, but have you had heartache? Have you had setbacks, like almost right into tears the last year?
Absolutely. There was one point I hated real estate, to be honest. My cruise was stolen from my family. I didn't have a good system at the time, and I was overwhelmed with work. I was training an assistant that I didn't have time to train. It was a mess. I didn't leverage the right, tool. I had a transaction coordinator. I thought of my why and my how. My how is like have an assistant, but my why is I needed help. I should have just followed my why. So sometimes just try not to think big, just think small and focus on the thing that you need first. Then the how can come later, right? The why, I want a girlfriend. Let's go date. Let's go find a girlfriend for that right person to marry. That's how I want to have a good life with someone I'm spending time with. But so it's focused on the how. Let's go out there and find your client first before you want to go to the closing table. So don't sit your butt on the couch and watch TV all day and dreaming of closing. You got to go make it happen. So that it was the pain point in my career. I've never felt overwhelmed. I never felt that I hated real estate. I love my passion, but that time I just hate because of not having time for my family, for myself, and I feel like dying. And I'm not going after the money. It's just I have clients that come, and I didn't leverage. I didn't learn how to leverage well. Just trying to do everything myself. That was my pain point.
Yeah. And I appreciate you sharing that, because I know there's several people on here right now that are going through a struggle, going through some pain, going through some heartache, and they need to hear from you, because we hear from you every week with your closings and how great you do. And they need to hear from Brandon the struggles. They need to hear from Lucia the struggles, because y'all go through them. Y'all have things that bring y'all to tears, and you're ready to give in and give up. But I think the biggest thing TC just said is that you just kept moving towards the goal, regardless of how horrible it felt, right?
Right.
Yeah. So I appreciate you. You inspire me. I came here to just build a team, but now I'm doing transactions because of people like you. You're very inspiring. Please don't ever lose sight of that. You're helping. Someone's on here today, and they're probably at that point where they hate real estate, or they can't figure it out. They're overwhelmed. I mean, I'm not going to ask anybody to raise their hand if they're overwhelmed, because everybody might raise it. But the Judy, they don't raise your hand. But they're overwhelmed, and you're giving them hope, and I appreciate that. And we need you, bro.
Thank you. And want to share one last bit is if you ever think about doing a client appreciation or even pop by, please reach out to me. And like Christy just did a pop up event at a boba tea shop. Do a lot of those events for the community, for your clients. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be 300 or 400 people like my event. Just you can do a 10 or 20. Just I'm gonna be hosting an event here at this park. Let's have some barbecue. Some of your good friends or guests will come by. It doesn't have to be massive. But just continue to do it to show the appreciation, and not just the appreciation, the connection, reconnection if you need to. But let me know if I can help with anything in that aspect.
Yeah. Teresa, we might have him come in and do a training on that, huh? That'd be pretty good. We need to have him come in and get us all fired up. We don't really need to be trained on it. We just need to be told to do it. But he needs to show up and just for an hour yell at us and tell us to do it. You are a world changer, TC. God's got big plans for you. Thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
Teresa, talk to us.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to be back. I'm so excited to see everyone. I've been out for a while, actually since beginning of September until now, so I missed you all. I went back to China. I came back immediately, went to California for the ARIA National Convention, and then from there I came back to Dallas for only 2 days and went out to Broken Bow again for a development project. I just got back home this past weekend, trying to still slowly unpack all my luggage. But I'm so glad to be back. I'm sorry I missed all the great events. Oh my gosh, I just heard all the great events. Oh, I missed the whole world. So I'm glad you all had a great time, and I have so much to look forward to. I'm so excited about EXPCon. I will be there, and I hope to see you there too. It's absolutely the must. You have to go. I totally agree with Paul. And I've been there once last year. That was literally the second week after I joined EXP. And by the way, this month is my anniversary month of joining EXP. So I literally went to EXPCon the second week after I joined EXP. And last year I was a little kind of blinded. I didn't know what's going on. But I was still encouraged by everyone there. And I don't know, Marissa, you probably know that we went there together last year. She wasn't even with EXP at the time. But now she's on our team. So look at that. You know, a lot of things happened in the past year. So to keep it short, I immediately after I came back in the past week, I have signed 2 leases, and one residential, one commercial, and hosted an open house. And I'm working with a junior agent, a buyer right now. Unfortunately, when I was not here, she had to go out with the buyer and signed executed 2 contracts that both fell through. So it's kind of heartbroken. So hopefully this time I'm working with her on the third contract. We'll make it happen this time. And then I have actually 3 business for sale right now. One in Carrollton, one in Frisco, one in South Lake. The one in Carrollton and the one in Frisco, they're both kind of office condo spaces. You can use it for nail salon or massage. If you have any clients who are looking into these areas, let me know. And then the one in South Lake, it's a restaurant space. It's a very nice Chinese restaurant. It's been operating for 4 years. So if you have any clients who are interested in these businesses or trying to find spaces in those areas, let me know. I also have a commercial listing that's out in Fort Worth. Originally, we listed a little high. It's a little over 6 million, and right now we're gonna drop it to close to 5 million. So it's like a 45,000 square feet retail slash flex space. Right now it's an auto shop. So it's like a auto repair shop, but it can be turned into retail space or warehouses. So anyway, that's a kind of a cap for me, and I hope to see you in EXPCon and sign up for Fast Cap.
Thank you for
Hey,
coming back.
Lisa, let's collaborate, because I've got a repair shop as well that I'm trying to sell. So maybe we could collaborate. I've got some auto events that I've got set to go to, and you can come with.
Oh, awesome. Let's do that. Let's connect.
Sounds good.
Beautiful.
Teresa, we missed you. Thank you for coming back. And we look forward to seeing you this Wednesday. We got to see Shelly. She just got off the plane. I don't know if she remembers talking to us. She was a bit delirious and saying weird stuff. She was talking in tongues. It was very odd. But we're glad she showed up anyhow. Scribner.
What up? What up? Toby, I saw you, your name was
Yeah.
in first. Do you want to go and, I guess, kick it off if you can, man? I don't want to skip you, dude.
Oh yeah. I was doing some work and I had to step out, but let me see. Hey guys, happy Monday. Good to be here. Always inspired by everyone's story. And I'm a big believer that the way you start your week um is a good indicator of how you're gonna end your week. But yeah, I just want to thank Daniel. I'm bringing my sister on board. My sister has been a realtor shortly after I did. And we worked together a great co-sponsor in Arizona. It's just been great just seeing that she can get help locally, but we're still part of a team and we can work as a family and do some great things. So that's a great one. And Also Judy has been awesome. We got a contract on a commercial listing ad on Market Forever. And since yeah, since she got in, I've been getting more showings. Definitely exposure matters, and she's brought that to the table. And it's one of the things I really wanted to do when I joined EXP because I had clients that they bought their first house, second house, then they were looking into business. And they were like, "Oh, Toby, you're a CPA. You should know more about business." So I'm like, "Okay, that's not how it works in real estate." So that's why I joined Daniel's group to learn something about commercial. And it's a different world. And Judy is like super straightforward and blunt, and I like that. And I like the structure she brings to that. That's helping me learn and also helping me get organized. So big shout out to Judy. And I sent an email blast last week um, to my clients about new builds and 3.9 interest rate for some builders. And I got a lot of traction from that. No contract from that year, but I got a lot of traction. But it was supposed to target people that are buying houses 500K or less, or 600K. They're trying to be maximum $4,000 a month. Uh, but I do have two serious leads that are looking at deals over 1.5 million. Like a friend of somebody in that group, right? So I have this doctor coming from New York that is looking for, an A-card lease in Frisco or Prosper. And his budget is 2.5 to 3 million. And he's a friend of someone that a client that wanted to get like a Lennar house for 220K, but ended up not getting it and renting for one more year. And now, see, it's just crazy how network works. You have to treat everybody with respect, whether the person's a tenant today, because you just don't know who they know, right? And because I treated the person so well, it referred me to someone that wants to get a $2 million house, right? So yeah, that's a big win for last week for me. And what else? Client appreciation. I did one last year. It was awesome. And it meant a lot to my clients than I expected it because we have limited capacity in reaching out to our clients and making them feel special. And I made sure I took time to explain to them that you mean a lot to me. Unfortunately, I can't always come to your house, get you flowers, get you chocolates, but this is why I'm doing this, right? And I did get some leads from that. This year, I'm doing like a theater, I'm doing a movie for my clients, something like super low key. I'm trying different things every year. So I rented a movie theater in Cinemark, and I'm still organizing how that's gonna convert to some leads. Maybe I'm gonna stay in front, shake them, we do some raffle to generate some leads from it. But yeah, that's something I think everybody should definitely add to their business. It makes people feel loved and we don't really talk too much about real estate. Just how are you doing? Like, I really appreciate everything you do and your referrals and not just my clients. There's some people that are not my clients, but they've done a great job referring people to me. So I call it clients on my VIP list. So yeah, that's what I got.
Toby, appreciate you, brother. Scrib.
What up, what up, what up? First off, just want to say congratulations to everyone's wins. I love that you're sharing it. It really is inspiration. We just love to hear it, right? So congrats to everybody on that. And to touch on that one note Toby just talked about, treat everybody with the utmost respect because you never know what could come out of it. I think that is very true and something we should all do anyways, right? But I guess some wins for me. I executed a lease agreement from an investor that reached out to me this past weekend. I had no idea who he was, but apparently he knew who I was. I got recommended to him by somebody that I don't even know who it is, and he's like, apparently you're very famous. So that was nice because two things came out of it, right? Well, I guess three things. Number one, I got his goals finished. He wanted to get that house leased out. Two, he's actually a avid investor with him and his family. He was sharing about, what the deals are doing, the things that they're trying to do, things they already had. And apparently I passed the litmus test of, I guess, with my professionalism that he opened up and shared all these things with me. So that was nice. And then the tenant that we brought in was unrepresented. They're actually relocating from a different state, and it's a family, good financials, all that stuff. So I'm gonna keep up with them. So eventually, I know they're gonna want to buy a house because they have to sell their house to get this house. So I know that's gonna be in the work. So back like what Toby said as well, you never know with these tenants may become homeowners or et cetera, et cetera. It may lead you to somewhere that you never thought was possible at first because you thought that maybe the deal was so minuscule, right? So always treat people with respect, and you don't be surprised when you get that respect back. I've been meeting with a bunch of agents, talking with them, having conversations. I'm meeting with another agent this week. We're not going to grow to 10,000 agents without having conversations. So if something you were trying to do is build that revenue, I don't even like your downline. I actually hate saying stuff like that right now, but it's like, how can I help more people? I can't help more people unless I talk to more people. So if you want to help more people, go have more conversations. And that's exactly what I've been doing. And I got a meeting set up for Thursday, and we're gonna rock it, kill it, have fun. So me and Paul are doing something that's cool as well. So if you have questions or want to build your people that you're helping, just come talk to us. We'll make sure that your relationship with the other person is better than it was yesterday, right? So talk to us about that. I also want to give a shout out to Carrie Martinez and Gloria. They hosted an open house on my listing in Rockwall this past weekend, and apparently from the feedback I got from both of them, it was a success, and it's a twofold win for me because number one, my listing got more exposure, and then two, our partners on here have leads to work. So that is always amazing, and I guess I'm gonna say what Paul says, speak it to existence. Because of that, I know I'm gonna get an offer on my listing within these next 2 weeks, and it's gonna happen because I said it's gonna happen, right? Anyways, that is it for what I gotta say. Look forward to seeing everybody in Miami, baby. It's gonna be really fun. A lot of things to learn, conversations to had. And plus, it's Miami. The weather's nice. I'm looking forward to it. LFG. If you don't know what LFG means, that acronym, go look it up because I'm not gonna say it on this live stream.
Can't repeat it.
Let's go.
You scrub. Yeah, I need more people speaking their future. Where are you headed? Where are you going? What you gonna do? How you gonna do it? I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna take care of my mother. I'm gonna take care of my father. I'm gonna take care of my kids. Talk to me, Shelly. Are you awake now? Are you normal?
Good morning, everyone. To be honest, I finally feel normal today, get up, dress up, and start to working. But in fact, since I came back, I was pretty busy. And I just want to tell everybody, you really seriously, you need to find a good partner. During the 2 weeks I were out for vacation, my two other business partners got 4 houses leased out for me. I was so happy. I think I need to go more vacation.
Go.
Yeah, so go out to find your good partners and who can help you out when you're not here. And since I came back, I got to the party and meet everyone, so that's really good. And we got another for sale listing signed this week, and I think I have two more listing coming up probably next week or so. So it was a great day, great week. Thank you, everyone, and hope to see you everyone on Wednesday or production training. We are back on.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's all.
Maritza, you had your hand raised earlier. Do you not want to? You good? I thought your hand was raised. No? Maybe it wasn't. I'm sorry, Maritza.
No,
My
that's
friend,
fine. Good morning. How are you, everybody? Yes, I
good.
have, but I see that time and it's not that much
time. So thank you actually that time for the one. Well, that be for me is just I just want to say everybody thank you. Congratulations to Tom. That he looks like I did a great job. I did my appreciation client last year and was very amazing. I got like 2 or 3 listings from there, and I got like buyers. And this year I'm going to do different, and yeah, I'm going to do different. That's a good one because I was thinking like I was talking with past client this, and they say, "Hey, are you doing your appreciation client?" I said, "Yes, of course." And also, the team are going to set up an exhibit table this year to recruit agents, and that's one of I think I'm happy because I'm trying to, expose everybody, especially new agents. And so I have a question for Tom. I know we always, he gives that speech as a motivation and all these things, and appreciate that. I think that's a strong thing we should have in our life because motivation is very important. But I would like to ask, especially not for the new agents are in the call, I see several, and I think they needed to know or they need help. So I will ask, what is he been doing or what he did before? Because I know now he's working a lot with past clients, but what he did before or what is he doing to attract buyers or sellers? So at least he can provide 3 tips so the new agents start to know and maybe they start to doing and get more clients. Sorry, Tom, for put you in that
Oh yeah.
spot.
No,
Are
hang
you,
on,
are you,
TC. Before you answer, TC, real quick.
yeah.
Maritza, that's a great question, and I want him to answer it. And if you want to stay on and hear this great answer, you can. But first, I'm going to get to Lucia. Is that okay, Maritza? If I just get to Lucia real quick, and then we can. So I'm kind of curious, Maritza, because you asked such a great question. I'm kind of curious who sticks around to hear the answer. You know what I mean? You okay with that, Maritza?
Yes, of course. I'm just trying to help the new agents because
Yes.
if some agents are doing in the business for 10 years, 20 years, 5 years, and I hear they are struggling. What do you think about the new agents? I think if we want to grow, because we always talk about bring agents, and I think it's great. But I think bring agents is great, but we need to maintain them. And one of the things to maintain is help them how to pass that rough time. Like they struggle to know how they get clients. So I think Pam is a good example. Brandon is a good example. So yes.
So hang on. Let me get to Lucia. Lucia had her hand raised. And TC, you be thinking about that answer. Get that right, because that's a good question. Lucia, my dear friend.
Hello, hello. Yes. Just going out and seeing TC's event the other day was inspiring. You just really set the bar. So thank you for that. And Brandon, thank you for your energy has gone from 100 to 1,000, so it's really great to see. And it definitely, I feel it and it encourages me. So thank you for both of that. And then tomorrow we've got Partners in Prosperity. So super excited to see y'all. So blessed that people are inviting people and that, they're talking about it and they're excited. So I look forward to it. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you.
Lucia. All right, TC, you got your answer ready? She asked a great question. Don't let us down,
Yes.
young man.
This is one where maybe I can ask a few top producers to do a training together, Paul. Let's put it on the calendar. I mean, I think this is a good topic. Like Marissa, you asked the great questions. Many agents would want to hear. Really, it starts. I mean, Paul interviewed me a while back. Got a real estate license because I thought this is fun. Do it on the side. I was an assistant, unlicensed. I did not know it was illegal until I went to school for it. I just want to appreciate that agent for giving me an opportunity there. But really, I really think I told some of my mentors like I'm lucky. they say, no, not luck. I mean, yeah, maybe luck may bring you some clients, but it's just your motivation, your drive. To my goal is to always serve my clients, serve the clients. And I think my business started, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm lucky. Just when I started part-time, I capped with Keller Williams. Your Keller Williams cap is like 28,000 to Keller Williams, but at the time it's like, it was like maybe 80,000 or something, and they take 40%, or 46% of it. And I was like, whoa, like they call me the legend because I mean, doing it part-time first year and I capped with Keller Williams. But I really think it's just the connections I have. I know quite a bit of people. Just I grew up in Arlington. I came to America at age 10, and just being in, um, I was in the youth group. I became a leader in the youth group. My family knows quite a bit of people. And so we just know people, and it just started there, and family start buying. And to answer your questions directly, Marissa, is I never bought lead. You asked me once. I never bought lead. I don't think I ever will. Maybe one day when I form a team for the team to call, but I don't know any. I don't know how to do cold call. But really, the sphere of influence. I let people know that I'm in real estate. I learned in school, hey, every day you got to pass out your business card. um, just anyone you come up, ask them, what do you do for a living? You don't need to sell yourself. Ask what you do for a living at the party and such, what you do for a living, and they'll tell about their story, what they do. And they'll turn around and ask you, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm doing real estate, blah, 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 blah. And hey, let's connect. Here's my business card. Can I have your phone number? This and that. Make that connection with those that you meet. Go to those parties. Just go out to network with events. I tell many of the vendors nowadays, like, 15 year, I never had a chance to go eat lunch with you because lunch is another job. Break time is another job. 15 minutes, I follow up with clients. It's just really motivation of how I can serve clients, and they can see that. They're like, I worked with other agent in the past, and I see you go out of your way to help me. You find all these great vendors to save me money. You show up to estimates with me just to walk me through. So how you offer value to your client, they can see that you'll win their heart and you'll be their agent for life. And agent for life meaning anytime they hear about real estate, they think of you. They send you referral. They say, hey, call TC. He's great. He saved me a lot of money. He watch out for me. So there's thousands of agents here in DFW, but to be the one that stand out is to willing to serve and put yourself in their shoe. If they are the buyer, what would you like the agent to do? You know, that is the key is like how you can help your client win. Obviously, everyone wants to get to the finish line, but you want to get to the finish line in, win in that case. Maybe not first place, but second place is fine. Recently, when I became, this December will be my two years being full time. But about this time, when I decided to leave corporate job, I decided to no longer be a secret agent because I was secret for 15 years. I don't want my colleague, co-workers and managers to see what TC is doing. Why is he so busy in real estate? He's not producing in W-2 daytime job. I focus where I need to focus. But since I decided I'm going to become full-time, I'm not going to be a secret agent. I started to promote myself a lot on social media. My business has grew at least 20% from social media. I'm helping a client purchase his fifth property within 14 months, all from social media, and list one of his property for sale, seven within just social media. He reached out to me and interviewed me. He said, "Oh, I have a friend help me buy a property or two," and I was like, "That's great. Just let me know if I can help." So when he said he has a friend, to be honest, I closed my book because it wasn't really a rejection, but it's just, oh, he has a good friend that helped him buy. I won't bug him, which I did not. He reached out to me 2 months later, said, "Hey, I'm ready to buy. I'm ready to buy." And thank you for that video. I helped him close 4 deals already, and all from that video. And he's texting me right now, and we became great friend. We became great friend. And if I did not show that video, if I did not show myself, he wouldn't reach out to me. And so social media has helped me a lot, a lot. And just show your clients win. You'll win, of course, but how can you help your client? What did you do on that transaction to help your client win? How much money did you save? One of my mentors told me, if one day someone came to you and say, "Hey, you're too much, man. I see you everywhere." That's when you know you're a success. I have people come, "Hey, what did you do? Did you pay ad? Do you have some kind of algorithm that always display yourself when I turn on my on Facebook?" One of my good friend, we became friend. Hopefully one day she'll join. She says, "Sometime I have to turn you off because you embarrass me so much. I'm not doing as much as you do." And she followed me. She signed up for coaching right before, even before going to the conference, Tom Fair conference recently. So I feel great because I inspire someone, and she's great. I honestly I reach out to her when she expressed she got into business, left W2. We connected. I should have been more aggressive, but for me, I'm always like, now, Brandon, I need to follow your footstep. But she's like, "I wish I meet you before my broker. I owe so much to her. She trained me, this and that," which is great. I love her for being very loyal. But sometimes you have to think of what's best for you, not what's best for someone that, yeah, I always appreciate people. And that's why I stay at my full-time job. Even I have a real estate career. I stayed there for 19 years, almost 20 years, because I'm loyal to that company. But that's one day I was like, I need to follow my dream. I need to follow my passion, what I love to do. I love my coworker. I love the company. I like the job. I don't love the job, but I love my real estate career, my family, my just client that I'm passionate to help. And I follow my career, never look back. I miss the coworker. I still keep in touch with them, but it was the best decision ever. And I thank all those that helped me, guide me, the mentor that pushed me. One of my mentors said, "Hey, Tony Robbins." I looked them up. It was a 16,000 conference that I never pay more than $50 per year to go to a training or CE, but I decided to take the bite. I told myself, "Hey, if I come home, I sell two properties or even one, I'll break even." And I went, and I'm so thankful I did. And just really invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. You won't invest in yourself, you're not gonna grow. You grow maybe slowly, but invest. You see other side, and because of that, I feel like it changed my life, and that was my breakthrough. That was my breakthrough. That conference was my breakthrough because it gave me a lot of clarity. That before I left corporate job, the many nights I have butterflies. Seriously, I couldn't sleep because, I have a wife, three kids. She doesn't work. I have benefits, insurance, and I was paying $900 a month on insurance already. Now with EXP, I'm paying 1,200. Not much more, but it was just like, oh, the benefit, the benefit. Well, I get 16,000 in stocks, company stock that I look at 401k. So yeah, I work for a company that give me, they match my 401k, but I get free 16,000, not just 16, but the revenue share that the company rewarded me. My commission is 1,000% commission, not even 100 flat fee. So I encourage everyone to show yourself, go out there and show yourself. And one lesson learned, but I'm glad I did. But I showed four of my friends submit an offer on that property that I showed that the client reached out, the one I closed 4 deals with already. The lesson learned there is don't show until you close with, or not close, until don't show it until you executed the contract with your clients. Because that four friends submitted an offer as well. But fortunately, we won the offer. But imagine we could have lost. We have four competition. I helped this listing agent attract at least four more offers. So the lesson learned for me there is do your social media, show it, even though your client already executed a contract, just show it. And I hear people say, "Oh, I did this great video, but my client already made an offer. I'm not gonna show it." Just show it. People reach out and say, "Oh yeah, this, by the way, this one already went under contract. My client bought already. I can help you buy another property." So just thank you so much for listening to me. But Paul, or Justin, please put us on the book. I'd like to invite Brandon, Toby, Lucia, and all the top producers, Icon. Even if you're not top producer, Icon, please join us, because if you can inspire others, please. Peggy's great. I mean, I met Peggy 2 years ago. She's completely different today. She's completely different today. And I just really think maybe it don't have to be all of us. Let's divide up on a couple of different trainings. And I really think that will inspire those to learn to come. Because that friend of mine, she's like, "I'm so thankful you reached out to me that day. You're like a top producer. I wouldn't dare to reach out to you," because some people they're embarrassed to reach out because they're like, "Oh, I'm just nobody." myself, I would love to help anybody that I can help, but sometimes I feel the opposite. I was like, man, I may be balling them. I may be trying to recruit them, but really make that connection. That's all you want. Just make that connection. Don't talk to EXP. Just, hey, let's have coffee. Don't even mention EXP when you have coffee with them. Don't mention anything about joining me one day. Just have that connection, and one this day, maybe second connection, maybe introduce EXP. Why you there? Why you join EXP? And I like to volunteer myself for those two trainings. I know I have not been training since the Mega Open House. So when I do something, I do big. I go all in or nothing.
Thank you. We definitely, Maritza, we need to get him on the calendar, and him and Lucia, if Lucia can make it, and do like a panel, and
Yeah,
us
panel.
in the training, just ask y'all questions, just like Maritza did. I think sometimes the best training is when your people in the audience can ask the questions. So I appreciate you, TC, and great question, Maritza, and thank y'all so much for being on today.
And the reason I asked you, TC, sorry, Paul, is because I know I have a lot of questions for new agents, and I'm telling my story, my things I did, but sometimes they need to hear from others. I hear a lot of top producers, and I go to a lot of conventions, Miami, San Diego, a lot of conventions, and I hear all the top producers give the inspiration, and it's good. But honestly, sometimes we want to hear really what you're doing outside, what tools you're doing. Are you knocking door? Are you replacing cars? Are you, how you can make production up? So that's what we want to hear. Inspiration is good, but we need to know the real tools as well. That the real life.
We'll definitely get him on for sure. But let's let everybody go because everyone stayed on a little bit longer.
You want them to hear that these top producers stay up at 2 till 2 a.m. to work. They wake up at 5 a.m. to motivate, to listen to stories, to books, to follow a client. So these top producers, they don't have deals that fall on their lap. They work their ass off to get there. And that's what they need to hear. And don't blame on yourself if you're not working hard enough. So just the win as well as the struggle, and you don't have to win unless you have to struggle.
All right, thank you, TC.
right.
Thank you, Maritza. Thank y'all, everybody. Thank you, Daniel,
Thank
for
you,
allowing
guys.
us. Thank you for having us do this huddle every day or every Monday. I appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful, abundant week. Write down what you're going to accomplish this week.
Three closing, baby. Just kidding.
I love it. 3 closings, baby. Yes. 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 Outstanding.
Good job, Ton.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys. You guys have a great Monday. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. We'll see you on Friday. We'll see you in Miami. Michelle, see you in Miami. And then the rest of the team, nice to meet you guys.
Bye.